Welcome back to eSIMstudios. I'm down here in the corner. So today we're going to do a walkthrough of Motorola's Smart Connect. So this is similar to what Samsung has in their Samsung Dex, where you can essentially get a desktop-like experience on a PC and/or external monitor. Now, this appears to be maybe better than Samsung Dex. I was just flying through it and it actually has everything Samsung Dex has and more. So we're going to walk through it. Here we'll start off and just go through it, do a complete walkthrough. And it's not going to be long. We'll fly through it, but I just wanted to show you all of the different options this has because this never ever gets talked about anywhere, right? I didn't even know Motorola had a desktop like mode before using and or getting this Motorola Signature, right? So I have it plugged in here to my Signature USB Type C to the mini PC. All you're going to do to get started, go to the Windows App Store, search for Motorola Smart Connect. You'll see the application in the Windows Store, App Store. Download that, it's free. Install it, open it up, and then on your phone, plug your phone in and then go to Smart Connect. It's actually in the pull down menu. You swipe down, it's in one of those tiles. And if you can't find it there, simply go to your settings application and search in Smart Connect. You'll find it there. You can open it there. You can mess with a couple of settings in there, but that's how essentially you pair it to the PC to open up this desktop like experience. And once you get in, it'll connect your phone automatically once you approve a couple things. You can actually add a second Motorola device if you have it here, right? And then you get battery. You can disconnect it, obviously. Shows that it's charging, it's plugged in, right? Here you have your home section. In here, you can go to your device storage files. So this will go to device files, not Windows files that you're connected to, but actually your phone files right here. And speaking of files, if you scroll down, you can send and or receive files down here to and from your connected device. So if you're connected to your mini PC, let's say I want to move a picture for a thumbnail from that I took on my phone into a video that I shot, I can easily transfer it from my phone to my PC. Only takes a second. I just did it not too long ago. So very easy, very convenient. So here you have your messages. I'm not going to open them up because I got phone numbers in there and personal stuff, right? But it'll open up a screen that has your messages. It connects automatically to the messaging app, Google Messages app on your phone, and you can send and or receive messages there. I don't think it's RCS enabled. I don't think it is, but it'll send it'll send and receive messages if you need it, right? You also have screen share. So screen share, you can show your phone's display as it appears in hand, or a virtual phone. Show an additional phone screen on your PC. So you can mirror your phone, or if you're still using your phone while you're connected, you can choose virtual phone and it will give you a second phone screen that you have full control over your device that it's connected to, whether it's you want to play games, watch YouTube videos, send an email, type up a document, whatever you need, it's there for you. And just to let you see what it looks like, you're going to get a pop up and it'll have it all right here, right? All your messages, all your notifications, and then just like your phone would, you can click on a story, you can open it up, you have your notification bar up top, and then you have your recent home and back button here at the bottom. Very cool. And then just to show you real quick of a virtual phone, let me show you what that looks like. Here's the virtual phone. So as you can see, my phone is in the feeder app, the news app, and the virtual phone is up here on the screen. So you can essentially it's like having two phones, but you're only running it from one phone. So this is really cool. Something Samsung Dex does not do, right? So you essentially have two phones, and you can continue to use your phone, your physical phone that you have with you plugged in your computer, and you can use your virtual phone that's here up on the screen independently. That is freaking cool. And you can move it around. Can you, or is it stuck on the side? What is this? Ah, you can tuck it away. That is cool. Now it looks like it only stays on the right hand side. What is this? Switch to window mode. And then you have back, home, recents. You have desktop settings, notifications, and more. Volume lock, and you can take screenshot. Very cool. This is really cool. And that gets it right in the middle. And then what does this do? Switch back to drawer. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. Now, one thing I don't know is I think you have to have it in Smart Connect to pop up on your screen, meaning like if you choose to do your virtual phone and you have it here on the side, I don't think you can go back into a Windows and use other Windows applications. I think it's only for, as a matter of fact, let's give it a try. Let's see if I can open up StreamYard while I have this virtual phone here on the side. Let's see what happens. I have a bunch of monitors, so I don't know if it's going to open up on another monitor or what's going on. Let's see here. Okay, so you can open up another app. You can throw it on the side just like this. Where'd my virtual phone go? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So you can still use it just like this. And if you have another Windows application, you can drag it, throw it up here in this little bar, and then it'll, as you can see, it'll place strategically place Chrome tabs. It'll place wherever you want it, right? Nice and neat. So that's really, really cool. Let's go ahead and open this up fully. Let's do this. Let's drag it here, open it up. And why won't it expand? There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to close the virtual screen here. Let's jump into some other stuff, right? So that's screen share. Very cool. Webcam. You can use your, guess what? Your phone is a webcam, right? I'm not going to choose that because I don't want to mess up my stream. I'm currently using a webcam right now plugged in the computer, so I might, mess up this recording, but it's a webcam. It'll use your phone's cameras, I believe front or back, as a webcam. So that's very cool. Desktop, mobile desktop. So this is probably just like Samsung DeX. You can do landscape. Very cool. And this can be moved anywhere. You got your apps, you got search, you got home, you have recents, and what is this? Lock, screenshot, desktop settings, your network, volume, battery, calendar, time, and your notifications. Let's go to desktop settings because Samsung DeX, for as cool as it is very limited on settings, but it looks like this has a decent amount. You can change your wallpaper. You can choose a pre-installed wallpaper or you can choose your photos, right? Screen timeout, pretty self-explanatory. Display size, font size, mouse and input. So you can change your mouse pointer, large, small, primary button, left or right click, sound, multi playback, advanced. Let's see, what do we have here? App launch preference, new apps on home screen, or block notifications. Very cool. So this is neat. So you have your complete app tray right here. And if you want to jump into YouTube, just to give you an example, let's see here. You got full YouTube, and I think you can play a video while you watch. What the hell happened here? Pause it. So, very cool. This looks very nice, very similar to Samsung DeX, but it looks like it appears Motorola gives you a few more options because you can also do desktop mode and portrait. So it's similar to the screen share, right, where you put your virtual phone up on the display, except this is more of a format that fits a desktop-like experience. So either way, you run all your full apps on your phone, you have full control of your device, and you can do anything on this desktop experience that you can do on your phone. Edit videos, do whatever you want. So this is really cool. I really, really like this. Nice and smooth. I can't change resolution because the monitor I'm recording on is 1080p. But if you have a 4K display, I'm assuming you will be able to choose 4K. In cross control is multitask between devices effortlessly between your PC, your phone, your tablet, just using your keyboard and or mouse. Okay. Dual screen productivity, use a Lenovo tablet as a secondary display to expand your workspace by extending or mirroring your PC screen. So this, for you to use this feature, you're going to need a Lenovo tablet. So Lenovo is Motorola's parent company, and it sucks, but it's like what Samsung does with theirs, where you can use if you're using a Samsung phone, plugging it into a monitor using Samsung DeX, you can actually use a Samsung tablet as a secondary display, as a dual display setup, but it only works with Samsung tablets. Motorola's doing it with only Lenovo. Who has a Lenovo tablet? I don't know anybody that has a Lenovo tablet, but if you do, that option is certainly available. And then you have hotspot, right? If you're out somewhere where you don't have internet and or Wi-Fi, you can plug your phone in, start Smart Connect, and use your phone's internet connection to power this desktop-like experience. And then down here, you have notifications on the bottom right. You have your gallery right here. I don't take selfies a lot. I'm testing a new Gcam application that came out for the Motorola Signature. So yeah, I'm not a selfie person, but I was just testing the photo quality, I promise. And you have app streaming. So you have your apps here, you can favorite them. And let me show you what app streaming is like. So this is cool because you can throw up as many apps as you want on your display at one time, and you can multitask like a pro. So if you're a social media manager, marketing manager for a small business, and you got to monitor Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you want to check phone prices for some employees, you can do that all at the same time, all on one screen. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's say you're running a social media account for a client. You can throw your Facebook up on there. Let's say you also have an Instagram account you're running for and I'm gonna spell it, for a client, right? You can throw it up on there. Let's say you have, and I'll show you where to find them in a second. Let's say you're taking notes on Keep, and as I mentioned earlier, let's say you want to looking for used phones on Back Market, right? Well, as soon as you select all these, now you saw them disappear, right? Well, they really didn't go anywhere because if you look down below, they're all down here. So you got your Keep here, you got Instagram, and you got Facebook. And you could probably fit another one. These are resizable. I haven't tried to fit as many as possible, but it looks like there's four. You could definitely squeeze another one in here on the left-hand side. So that's 5 applications, all opened at once, all being able to use them at the same time. That's pretty freaking cool. Last time I checked, Samsung DeX does not do this. So it appears to me that Motorola Smart Connect can do everything Samsung DeX can do and more. This is freaking cool. I cannot believe I have not heard of this. I don't know why nobody talks about this. This should be talked about more than Samsung DeX, quite honestly. This is badass. So, um, I'm actually going to end this video and start multitasking. So let me know if you've ever used this before. Let me know if there's any tips and or tricks I'm missing. Let me know if you think this is a better option than Samsung DeX, because again, from the naked eye, it looks like this is a multitasker's dream, right? Running social media accounts, documents, anything you can think of. Edit a video while you're watching YouTube, like really cool. So let me know what you think. I'm going to get out of here and have some fun. Playtime. Peace.